So I want to cover something that I see a lot of issues with on students' projects, on links that they don't have a link set up. They made a quick little game here, question thing, just to say an example. So I start out with a title page and it says click anywhere. So you can see as I move my cursor around, there's no link anywhere. So when I click on this, it's just a regular presentation. It just goes to the next slide. So my next slide is I have a question. Second slide, are you over 11 years old? Yes or no? So I made links on both my yes and my no. If I say no, then it takes me back to this slide or to the next slide, whatever I programmed it to. You're too young to play, you gotta wait. And you'll notice that I have a link. Anywhere they click on this slide is linking them back to this question again. So they wait until they are older than 11 years older. So they keep playing this game. No, I'm not no 11, so I'm going to click and wait. And they come back the next day and they just keep clicking until they finally turn older than 11 years old. So yes, I'm older than 11. Okay, good. Now you go to the fourth slide. Well, I don't have any ideas for this slide yet. So again, it's a link and the whole slide is a link. You see it has my cursor is a loser hand, meaning it's a link to the next slide, which happens to jump them back to the title page to start again. And now there's no link, it's just click and it takes them to the next page. So the reason I'm pointing this out is on this one I made my two links. I can see as I move my hand or my cursor around, it changes from an arrow to the link. That's where the link is. Well, if I click on either one of these, it goes to the pages that they're linked to. I've also got a link here, link to the title slide to start over again. But if they click anywhere else, like on this text here, or if they click on a blank spot down here, there's no links. So that's going to take them to the next slide in my sequence. Well, that's blank. I didn't put anything there. And this is a problem that a lot of students run into. They plan their game out, but on their slide, they only have their links here and they don't plan where it's going to go automatically by default if they click. So we want to avoid a problem. If I want to plan what the default is going to go to, because now if I click on anywhere else where there's no link, I go to this blank slide. So what you want to do in your slideshow itself, in your game, is you want to prepare for that. So on this slide where my question is, okay, I'm gonna make the boxes so we can see. So I'll click on this box and I'm gonna put an outline on it. Let's make an outline, just a simple outline. Same with this box, simple outline, so that we can see where my links are. And this is gonna be a simple outline. Again, there we go. And now everything else, there's no links anywhere else. So I've got this one here, I've got this one here. There's no links in the rest of the page, there's no links. So anywhere else they click other than those three boxes is gonna take them to my next slide, which is a blank slide, and I don't want that. So what I'll do is I will insert just a regular shape, just a square, and I will make it over the whole slide for the most part. And now that slide there, that's gray, and it covers everything, of course. So I've got to do my arrange like we do with our different things. I'm going to arrange the order so I can bring this back to the back behind everything. So now the whole slide's a gray slide, and then I'm going to make that a link. So if they don't click in one of the three boxes I've chosen, then they're going to start over. They're going to go back to the title page. So I'm going to make that a link now. Insert that box, make an insert a link, and hyperlink it to the slides in this presentation. And I'm going to put it at the very first slide so it starts all over, and apply that. So now when we present this game, they start with the first page and they start a title page and it takes them to this screen here. So now we can see that I have my link here, I have my link here, and I have my link here. They click anywhere on the page, it's going to take them back to the title page. Start again, click anywhere. So now you have to click yes, or you have to click no. No, to wait, too young to play, you got to wait, takes them back here. Title slide takes them back to the beginning because that's where the link is set up. And if they're yes, they're old enough, then they go to the fourth slide, and then it backs to the title page there. So because I don't have a lot of places to go, it's kind of hard to jump around, but you get the idea. Always set up a default on your title page. So what you could do is you could start by making your initial slide, your title slide, or the slide that has the background image that clicks them back to the beginning to start all over, and then add everything on top of that. Just duplicate that slide so that link is always taking them back to the same location. So if they don't click on one of your links, it already takes them back all the way. So that's an idea. Otherwise, just make sure that you have the whole slide covered in a link or multiple links so that they can't click automatically just to the next slide. So try that, and we'll see where we go from there.